PNR Networks is a member of Patreon. Show your love for our shows by joining our ongoing fundraising campaign and get some fantastic perks in return. Check it out and become a Patreon sponsor. You can sign up at patreon.com, patreon.com/PNR Networks. And thanks for your support.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
It's Friday, March 24th, 2017, and from eCinemaOne.com and Subject Cinema, we've got the 411 on all the films hitting U.S. theaters this week. This is 3 Minute Weekend. I'm T.C. Kirkham. Opening in wide release this weekend, another modern comic interpretation is out today to potentially ruin your childhood TV memories. It's the raunchy comedy Chips, starring Dax Shepard, Michael Pena, Adam Brody, Justin Chatwin, Vincent D'Onofrio, Kristen Bell, Maya Rudolph, and Adam Rodriguez. Rated R. Sci-fi thriller Life, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Reynolds, Hiroyuki Sanada, Rebecca Ferguson, Elizabeth Vargas, and Anyon Bakara. Rated R. Basketball dramedy Slamma Jamma, starring Chris Staples, Michael Irvin, Ryan Gunnarsson, and Ryan Walia. Rated PG. And the big-budget reimagining of the long-running kids' TV show, Power Rangers, starring Doc Ray Montgomery, Naomi Scott, R.J. Seiler, Ludi Lin, Becky G., Bryan Cranston, Bill Hader, Matt Shively, Cody Kersley, and Elizabeth Banks. Rated PG-13. Opening around the country in limited release this weekend, the drama A Woman Apart. That's A space part. Starring Maggie Siff, John Ortiz, Dagmara Dominizik, and Candy Alexander. Not rated. Comedy Bloomin' Mud Shuffle, starring Tim Baker, Tim Baltz, Nicole Bloomsmith, and Sean Bradley. Not rated. Much buzzed about sci-fi drama Bouquet, starring Micah Monroe and Matt O'Leary. Not rated. Mystery thriller Buster's Mal Hart, starring Mr. Robot's Rami Malek, DJ Qualls, Kate Lynn Scheel, and Toby Huss. Not rated. Comedy Car Dogs, starring Octavia Spencer, Alessandra Torresani, Patrick J. Adams, Nia Vardalos, Dash Mihak, and George Lopez. Rated R. Horror thriller Dig Two Graves, starring Ted Levine and Samantha Eisler. Not rated. Horror thriller House on Willow Street. Not rated. Jazz and murder documentary I Called Him Morgan. Not rated. Czech biodrama I, Olga Hepnarova. Not rated. A film that's had foodies buzzing for months, the documentary In Search of Israeli Cuisine. Not rated. Horror film Keep Watching, starring Bella Thorne, Chandler Riggs, Ewan Gruffudd, and Natalie Martinez. Rated R. Critically acclaimed UK drama The Leveling, starring Ellie Kendrick and David Troughton. Rated R. Hindi comedy fantasy Phil Uri. Not rated. Award-winning darkly comic horror fantasy Prevenge, written by, directed by, and starring Alice Lowe, along with Gemma Whalen and Joe Hartley. Not rated. The school bus racing documentary, yes, you heard that right, folks, Smash, Motorized Mayhem. Not rated. Biodrama Victor, starring Patrick Davis, Danny Acosta, and Matt Angel. Rated PG-13. Comedy Walk of Fame, starring Scott Eastwood, Malcolm McDowell, Chris Kattan, Jamie Kennedy, Corey Hardrick, and Jack Guzman. Not rated. And a comedy standout at Sundance this year, Wilson, starring Woody Harrelson, Mary Lynn Rajskub, Laura Dern, Margot Martindale, Judy Greer, and Brett Gelman. Rated R. Keep in mind that most indies spread slowly across the country. Although these films are officially opening this weekend, there is no guarantee that they will reach your local cinema for several weeks, if at all. Be sure to check your local listings for more on each of these films and their availability in your area, along with their possible availability on your favorite on-demand service, both online and from your local cable or satellite service. For the lowdown on what's hitting home video on DVD, Blu-ray, on-demand, Netflix, and Amazon Prime each week, Check out Tuesday Digidex, your complete guide to all the new home video releases, every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, available on this same feed through most podcast services, including iTunes, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Stitcher, YouTube, and many others, or directly from our website at eCinemaOne.com. Please remember to check out PNR Network's premier weekly film podcast, Subject Cinema, with yours truly and my lovely co-host Kim Brown. Now in its second decade, it's full of reviews, news, commentary, and we hope a whole bunch of laughs. You can check it out every Sunday evening at eCinemaOne.com and SubjectCinema.com, or subscribe through iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, TuneIn.com, YouTube, and many others. Just search your favorite podcast service for Subject Cinema. If you enjoy 3 Minute Weekend each weekend, please consider joining our Patreon campaign. Your generous recurring monthly support will help give us a chance to upgrade our equipment, bring you more news, features, and coverage, and make our current and upcoming shows and websites get bigger and better for you. You support a show you like, and we give you some cool perks in return. And you're not supporting just TMW, but all of the PNR Networks family. Monthly donations start at just $2, and we really appreciate your patronage and support. So become a Patreon supporter. Click on the giant orange Patreon button on any PNR Networks website, or go directly for all the scoop at patreon.com/PNR Networks. That's what's hitting theaters this weekend, courtesy of your new release news leader, 3 Minute Weekend. Join me every Friday morning for all the latest theatrical releases in the U.S., and don't forget to subscribe so you're up to date on the latest releases as soon as the show goes up. You can subscribe through iTunes, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Stitcher, YouTube, and other popular podcast sites, and also through Roku. Find out how to do that at the eCinemaOne website. For 3 Minute Weekend, I'm TC Kirkham, and as always, I'll see you at the movies this weekend.
On the Simplistic Reviews podcast, we talk movies. We talk TV. We talk.
Hello, Julie, what the heck are you doing?
Trying to make our spots sound more exciting by adding explosions.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could have got the point across with sound effects, not the real thing. Car.
Download the show on iTunes or at simplisticreviews.blogspot.com.
I'm sure your insurance company will cover that.
No, they won't.
No, they probably won't.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
Podcasting's choice. From coast to coast, continent to continent, right here 24/7.